I gotta fix my settings. My camera's off. Hi. Oh, I'm live. Hi, everyone. This is Al Levine. Let me change my camera real quick. It's a little off. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Sorry for running late. We are really diving into AI. It is amazing how we are trying to use AI, and it's a journey, and we're all in on this journey. So this is so about me. I'm a member of the SubTo community. I'm also a member of Gator, a member of Pace Morby's Owners Club, and basically what I'm talking about is how I love the SubTo community. Love Pace. He's amazing. Part a mentor. Part that's why I signed up for it, is to get the mentorship from Pace and also to have access to the community. And really, it's life changing because this happened, I think, I believe it might have been 2022 or 23. I forget, but I mean, I heard about Pace Morby. And I was at I think a Starbucks with a real estate investor. Um, he was interested in obtaining a loan from me at that time. And he mentioned a Pace Morby. Oh, and we started talking about, and I'm like, no, I have no idea. And then, I didn't really think much of it. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of names, and where I'm alluding to is because I wanted to join a community. I knew there's so many communities out there. There's so many gurus. There's so many mentors. It's like, sign up for Tony Robbins. You sign up for like Grant Cardone, with it, Grant Cardone TEDx conference, but all this stuff and all that rah stuff, and in reality, it's like, okay, fine, cool. You get all hyped up and pumped. And I remember when the Grant Cardone's TEDx conference back in 2020, and then came back, COVID, that world's coming to an end, and all that, momentum just stopped. It was really sad because we were super pumped to get back to a whole shutdown. Everything, the economy, business shutdown, everything. It really was terrible. So with that being said, going back to finding community, I remember I Googled Pace Morby, and of course, I Googled him. I'm starting pop-ups. I'm seeing pop-ups. I see him talking about creative finance, how he's able to buy properties with like little to no money without using banks, and you don't need to go to a bank and all this stuff. I'm like, it sounds pretty cool. I mean, I'm like, and I started doing research, and I spoke to someone, I believe he I forget what it was. I forget his name. Speak to a lot of people, but probably, we booked a meeting somehow to talk about lending or private lending, something. Most the time, that's where these conversations end up, where people want to talk to me. And then we talked about different programs and communities, and somehow SubTo was brought up, and then he was touting it and everything based upon what he said. I was like, come on, that's it. So I signed up, and then that was it. It was really a no-brainer for me. Shortly after, as I'm part of this community, I start seeing these gators. I'm like, what is this gator stuff going on here? And they're talking about gator loans. I'm like, wait a second. I just thought the name was pretty funny, actually. When I heard of this gator lending, it was pretty comical to me. I remember it was at a friend of mine's house, and so shortly after, obviously I'm seeing advertisements, and I signed up for that too because I was all in, and then recently back in March, well, last March I missed the squad up. Well, not this March, not this past March, but the March following. Before that, I missed squad up because I'm more of an operator, not an owner, and they had the first the founding members are able to join the owners club, and I missed that. It probably wasn't the right time for me at that time. I was in a tough spot with building the business, a lot of problems, a lot of headaches, trying to start fresh. I had a lot of setbacks. It was from 2022. A lot of setbacks, got screwed over from a partnership, got screwed over from multiple people. It's a whole long story. I could get into that another day with, talk about getting screwed. I've been there and it sucks. And people that you think you could trust let you down. And it's terrible. People, it is what it is. And that's a whole cool story I could go on because a lot of people just lose faith. A lot of people are like, that's it, I'm giving up. I'm not gonna. I mean, look. If there's times in my head, I'm like, why am I doing this? This is insane. This is challenging. This is not easy. It's easier to just get a W-2 job, but I kept on going, and really, this SubTo thing kept me going. Really, it's like it's just it's hard to explain, but there's so many knowledge and resources in there, and then it's just the people in there are amazing. There's so many people that's been growing and the relationships you build. That's just when I just joined SubTo, and I'm getting momentum, I'm getting more business from there. I'm building more relationships. SubTo deals are coming. We're helping people buy properties SubTo, which is pretty cool. We have some interesting stories on that. Basically, people that can't qualify for a mortgage, they're buying a house subject to, and it's a pretty interesting concept. Gator Lending, I was doing Gator Lending before the Gator stuff, but then I'm like, wow, this is a thing, and it's pretty cool, and just it turned me on more into it. Like, actually, this is a real business model that I could focus on. Before I was like, okay, this is here, problem comes. It wasn't really a focus and business model. Now, okay, I'm putting this in my business. And I love the term Gator. Now I live in Florida, and the Florida Gators. I'm a Gator. Just moved to Florida last year, Port St. Lucie. So going back to fast forward to now, this past March, went to Squad Up finally, the best conference I've ever been to. It's just the best one. I've been to a lot of conferences. And I was supposed to go to another conference in March of this year. No, sorry, I think Squad was in April. The one I was supposed to go was in March, but I ended up canceling the one in March. I was too busy being an operator. Wasn't really the right time. And then I was like, okay, we go to Squad Up. This is the one. We got the VIP tickets. My wife and I went. It is the best one. I mean, it's just the people you met, just the quality of just everything was top of the line, first class, the hotel, the venue, everything, the speakers. And then they announced this elite mastermind owners club. Then they're talking about it. And I looked at my wife, I'm like, I'm in. That's it. And then fast forward now, I'm like, this is the best, one of the best decisions I ever made. Probably the best because I wanted SubTo Gator, cool, but this is now a whole nother level. Because the difference, what I'm realizing is like you're part of like SubTo, you deal with different people. A lot of times, like, oh yeah, I give you this, but what's in it for me? I mean, usually, it happens a lot in the business realm where it's like, I give you this, but what am I getting back? But then now being part of Owners Club, and even some part of SubTo, there's people out there too. But it's even more so an Owners Club. It's like, hey, what's your problem? Oh, I have, I'm dealing with this, that, what? Oh, you know what? How about this? Here's call this guy. He can help you out with that. Take his number down. Here's his, I'm like, wait. They're not even asking for anything in return, which is really unique in this realm because I understand, a lot of people are, they want to make a living or, they offer themselves at the end of the day. But and this could, and also SubTo, it's like it's more of a community. It's more people that help each other. They're teaming up with each other. There's events. Moving down to Florida and don't know anybody. Picked up everything, left my friends, family, my wife. I mean, she left all our friends, and we're moving from Brazil to New Jersey there for like 10 years or a little bit, and she had to leave all her friends there and come to Florida, basically starting fresh. Um, there's a large SubTo community here. Started meeting people, started going to events, went camping with a bunch of SubTo people, went to a Christmas party. So it's incredible, just the people, the relationships you make, the deals we're doing with each other. They just announced interviewed me to become a regional leader for Gator, which I'm pretty excited about. I guess they're looking for like someone else to host it with me. I got to do my work and find a venue, which I'm sure we will. We've done it in the past when I was in New Jersey, and that's something I'm going to work on. My wife just passed her real estate license. That's why I was running late a little bit today because she was super excited and we're talking on the phone and she passed. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And it's going to open up a lot of doors for her and for the business. But going back to like now what's going on with everything, what's really cool is that I joined Owners Club because I want to be more of like an owner rather than an operator. But a lot of people are, it's a different level because a lot of people have businesses. We're like-minded, more visionaries. Whereas it and it's hard. It's like we own like creative listing together, which is pretty cool. And we back in June, actually, it was really amazing because it's my 40th birthday back in June. And I'm like, oh man, this is a big day for me. I'm like so busy with everything. And I'm like, oh man, like this is, my wife said, oh, it's a 40th birthday. What do you want to do? And give me a second. So I have like bad allergies. I don't know, sorry about that. That. So, and so it is really cool. It's actually perfect timing because I decided up for Owners Club back in I was in April it was around March or April. I forget, around all that time. And um then June comes, my birthday is June 20th, which we had the Owners Club retreat where we get to hang out with Pace and they had speakers like Tim Story and um, some other high profile speakers. But it's really just, I mean, it was cool, a lot to learn. The education is good, but the relationships, the people, the quality of people they get to surround yourself with, which I'm very grateful for. I have a different mindset. I'm working on my mindset because look, you have setbacks. A lot of people just give up, and times I'm like, damn, like I want to just throw in the towel. And being a collegiate wrestler, high school wrestler, played sports my whole life. Now I'm doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I just don't give up. I just keep on pushing along. I guess it's kind of like, well, I'm a big believer in sports as well because a lot of times you just want to give up, and I'm pushing through and wrestling. I mean, I love wrestling, miss it. But anybody that wrestled, it's you start out, you come out for the wrestling team in high school, you have a lot of kids that sign up, and then by the time that you get to the season, like the people drop like flies. They start quitting because a lot of people just can't handle it. It's too much for them, and it sets you up for life because now I have like a lot of these failures and stuff, and relationships that just don't work out, people screwing you, this and that, losing money, losing friendships, losing people that you thought you were friends, they end up stabbing you in the back. Life happened, but you just keep on going. And I'm like, if I could wrestle, and, and there's a saying, like if I like once you wrestle, like everything else in life is easier. It's just it feels like it's just mentally it's mental toughness. But go back now to just how grateful I am because now I'm surrounding myself with the right people. And so this Monterey trip that I went to back in June happened to be around my birthday. So we flew out Friday, and then the event started, I think, on Monday or Tuesday. So I got to celebrate. We rented a Mustang with my wife. We got to celebrate in Monterey. Did a lot of sightseeing, and then I got to just stay at the Monterey Portola Hotel. Got to stay there, and I remember waking up in the morning and going to the gym, and I'm like, I see Jamil Danji, he's just working out on the elliptical. And I don't want to be that annoying guy, like, um, like bothering him. I know these, people very, very well respected and famous, I guess, in the real estate realm in our arena. Yes, a lot of people know who he is. It's a very good reputation, and a lot of people know him, and a lot of people want to take pictures of him. But he was there, and we were working out, and very personable, just like a human, like not like like you meet people and on camera, they're like a one personality, and off camera, they're whatever, they're not so nice or friendly, but it's just completely different. With like Jamil or Pace, which is pretty cool, and it's different. It's like a family. It's everybody's there to help each other. So um, yeah, and so being part of Owners Club, have some tools, have access to Pace GPT, which is really, really cool. I know Pace has been, it's a beta stage with us with Owners Club, but I use it a lot. What I'm doing with it, which is pretty cool, is I'll ask it for advice. I'll test it against different AI like ChatGPT or other things, but it has a lot of Pace's knowledge, a lot of I feel like you're talking with him in a way, which is really cool. And I'll get quotes from Pace GPT to use in the content. 'Cause I want to be able to feed it information, also get back the information, and ask the questions and starting to learn. It like when like it starts to learn about me, which is pretty cool, the business, and I'll get quotes and I'll start to use that content for the content we're creating. So it's really just cool how it just opened up doors to more relationships. Every day I'm speaking to people in SubTo and Owners Club. My apologies to people out there if I haven't gotten back to you. Just please message me again or just be persistent because my phone is overflowing with messages every day and it's hard to keep up. Need executives just for my phone just to keep up with the text messages because I'm like, what's up? Discord, got email, multiple emails, LinkedIn. I'm terrible at LinkedIn. I don't. People message me on there all the time. I don't even message them back because it's just too much. Facebook Messenger, which is it's kind of hard for me to keep up with that. Instagram, not really. I mean, I had people go on there for me on my business one. Personal, I try to uh, I don't want to be consuming. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to not use it for business, but I don't want to be doom scrolling too much on there. I know I see people get stuck on the gram and are just scrolling away and their whole life's passing by. I don't want to be that guy. I got enough Facebook, but Facebook is a lot of business in there. Um, and yeah, so I'm just excited. Thankful for everybody sub to, thankful for thankful for all the opportunities it's given me, helping me grow the business, helping me, think of becoming more of an owner rather than an operator, grow. And then I want to start getting into other ventures, but right now I'm very focused, and being focused has helped me grow. Like I said, I'm investing a lot in AI automations. I mean, it's a hot topic. Um, in Owners Club and Sub Two, and I'm all in on that. Testing, piloting different things, using it a lot for uh, underwriting, to answering, feed it underwriting guidelines, and it was come back with basically an answer, and then give us how can we make it work, this and that, based upon because working with different capital providers, we kind of know the guidelines that could see, okay, how can I make this work? Because you can read a whole 5-page of guidelines, but ChatGPT can just do it for you, and it's a lot faster. But then I'm going a step further, trying to create AI agents to do things, and it's not easy, but we're working through it, different models and everything. And so one thing I've been doing too, now part of SubTo is I've been opening up a white label for everybody for the lending. Um, and I believe that a lot of people were getting confused because what I noticed in the SubTo um, owners club or Gator is that they believe the white label is more well in respect to lending, it's more of like an affiliate referral program. Like you have your brand, and it's more passive. So, which we have that as well. Um, but we have also another white label where we're we're sort of we're doing it already, but we have like not a handful of people that we're really investing in. What I mean by that is like helping them create their website, helping them with like where I'm getting to the point where I'm going to give them resources to the AI agents to help them with underwriting, where they could even um, give it to their borrower to ask questions. That would probably be not. We're still in the beta. Well, I want to give it to them first to test pilot and see how it helps them with answering questions. In terms of, oh well, here's a scenario. Boom, like this is the purchase. This is this credit, blah blah, blah, property address. And then boom, this is like what we could do. And then they could, it's kind of like it's like the intelligence of, let's say, me, like cloning us, but they have AI to help them talk to their client. Eventually, they could then give it to their client. And I'm working on that. It's still in the process. Uh, you know, building out their website, building out automations for them. I'm going to give them access to our custom LOS loan origination system with CRM and let them use it. We already built everything. It's still ongoing. It's very robust, but we're going to give it to them. And I'm test piloting with some people right now um, in SubTo Owners Club. And then what I'm doing next is I'm going to take it to a whole other level. Um, which that's why I'm investing in a lot of AI right now. I got to get um, a lot of stuff on the front end uh, ready, and we're getting very close. But it's obviously it's not perfected, and it never will be perfect, and it's always work in progress. Right now we're using Zapier, now we're switching over to N8N, which is similar but more robust in terms of more flexibility. That's for automations and AI and all that. So there's different stuff we're doing, tapping into open AI and purchasing tokens and this and that, or whatever. It's pretty cool. So yeah, anybody that wants to sign up, I mean, we have this going back to what people believe. Well, the conception of white label referral affiliate program. So yeah, I had a conversation with someone from SubTo, and yeah, this is that passive. You don't do here. See the PageGPT. It's pretty cool. Put the quote here. It's all from PageGPT from PageGPT. I mean, this white label thing is. I'm giving people a better deal on this. Actually, the people that I've been working with that they're white label, but I'm giving them similar structure to our third party originators for the white label, which is very, very attractive for them. But this is the other one, which is wait. Oh yeah, if you want to sign up for some too, here you go. Boom. Here's our affiliate link. Deal Sauce is I haven't used it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Business credit workshop. A lot of people sign up for this. Someone signed up for this, or they booked a call yesterday. Got word of it. Gator, Parkour. So this is all affiliates, top tier CC. So let me go back to partners. white label third-party originator platform. So here, this is kind of like, so I created this, and a lot of people from SubTo or Gator are coming to me for this, and they think that, oh, this is um a more referral. I'll have my own landing page with my brand, and then it comes back to Levine Capital, and we do all, and which that's fine. But this is a whole other step forward, where we do everything under your brand. When we close things under generic entities, it's just easier than your own entity, but it's under like Loan Aggregator LLC or another entity we use. You're taking advantage of us because we're aggregating loans from multiple third-party originators, from the loans we're making, and we have better pricing because we do volume versus doing it on your own. So you get to take advantage of our pricing. The only thing I'm running into is educating new what do you call it? Third-party originators or brokers. The education is kind of hard for me right now. Just to educate them. Look, I started out the same way as people coming to me, which I get it. But so I have a soft launch for this, which I've taken some people in as a beta to see how does it work. I'm investing in them. I'm eventually going to start giving them leads. We give them a white label term sheet, their own custom quote, their own custom quick quote link. Market resources, that's something we're working on. It's we give them a lot of resources. And then the next thing I'm working on is after this is like I'm taking people in, but I'm giving everybody it. But in terms of like someone coming in, oh yeah, I need to learn about this and that. What's an AIV? What's an ARV? What's a fix and flip? It's like, okay, I don't mind you bringing leads in, but I can't I can talk to your borrower, but it's hard for me to say, hey, this is what you got to tell your borrower. It's hard for me. I might as well just get on the phone with them. I'll just say I'm your partner, blah blah. But it's challenging. So then I'm like, okay, I had this in my mind for a while where I want to do I'm just supposed to put it here. Where is it? The hard money launch, which I'm working on something called the hard money launch. Now, this is a rough page. It's not done yet. I mean, this is still in the making. It's not done right now. This is made on Manus. This is a idea on the screen, not finalized. So basically, this is a step further. This is a paid subscription model. Don't have the pricing yet, but the paid subscription will give you even better pricing because generally we'll charge like a processing fee, but we're gonna reduce fees even more and give you pricing as if you're doing like $5 million a month or more in loan volume. Getting better pricing, and you're not gonna have to deal with all the reps and warrants and background checks and financials and MLPA signing, none of that through us. And you're gonna get better pricing with us. Multiple buckets of capital. We'll give you the custom LOS, brand website automations, real-time mentorship, institutional capital, daily market updates, giving you market intelligence, and so you could be the expert when you talk to your clients. This is all look, this is not set in stone. This is a template, but I'm kind of giving you something will help you hire VAs, give you VAs to hire. What's really cool was what I'm thankful for, and now the Gator was the board method. So the board method, I learned that from a Zoom meeting on Pace was on. We closed quite a few of those now. Thank you, Pace, for that. The board methods. Power of loan aggregation. Take advantage of Levine Capital's massive loan volume to access better pricing and increase profitability through a loan aggregation platform powered by Loan Aggregator, where you get loans from multiple third-party originators and leverage our institutional scale to deliver better profit margin for TPOs and better rates for borrowers. Yeah, so this is all done through Manus. It's amazing. And this is kind of like, it's not, look, don't take this for verbatim. This is something, it's just a template, and I'm still fine tuning it. And obviously, that's not my phone number. And this is all, this is all done in Manus, and obviously I go in here and edit it. Manus is so cool. I would highly check it out. In fact, reach out to me and I'll give you a referral link and you can sign up. I believe it's still invite only, if I remember right. Anybody have questions? I know I'm rambling on, but yeah, just thankful for the SubTo, thankful for everybody in there. Member Owners Club. I'll be start inviting people on Owners Club onto our lives to interview them, because a lot of people have really cool stories or interesting businesses, buying hotels, everybody has their Mount Everest, which is pretty cool. I'm working on my Mount Everest, which is a work in progress. This is all part of it. And actually, I just added this on my launch. It was kind of in the back of my mind, but now I'm like, I got to go for it, because I just saw an opportunity going back to what's happened. People just don't have an understanding. They don't know anything, nothing. And I find myself talking, and I'm like, wow, like this is like challenging for them. I'm like, because it's challenging for me, because I'm one person. I'm like, so how can I help them? Well, I should create something to educate them, train them. So that's what I'm doing, and this will be launched and soon, working on it. But like I said, going back to the beta, this is all the beta right now. I'll work with some people, get some testimonials, see how they do. And then once I know it's going to work. It's already working. And then, boom, this is going to come out. And this is going to be like, I would think I'm pretty successful at this. And been doing it for over 10 years. And, it got started before the institutional kind of flooded the market. Now there's so much money out there and rated, secured, like fixed up loans, and they're being rated. It's actually being considered like investment grade for investors. So a lot more money is coming into it, and which helps the industry more for more money, and which is pretty cool. So that's about it. If you want to sign up for SubTo with Gator, feel free to go to the affiliates here. You go to SubTo, you can sign up here. Sign up for Deal Sauce. This is Pace's company. You sign up for Prime Corporate Services if you're looking to get like credit stacking or building business credit or whatnot. This, they do it for you. This over here, they teach you how to do it, which is kind of a different strategy. It's more of a mentorship, kind of give you the fishing pole to go to the ocean so you can fish for yourself versus someone doing it for you. So, it really depends what you prefer. Looking for VAs, pretty cool source right here. Gator method right here. So, Lovable. Check this out. This is cool. This will help you build custom. It's like this full stack developer AI. It's pretty cool. So that's about it. So I just want to thank Pace, thank Jamil, thank the whole community, and I'm just trying to be more consistent coming on here, adding more value, and figured I just wanted to share a little bit of my journey. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye now.